And let's now hear the Roads Minister, Kwesi Amoakwata, and he is addressing a function currently. Let's go there live.
So
what's the issue?
We shall upgrade their skills. We shall use our training school at Koforidua to build their capacities and their skills in ICT to enable them continue to do the job that has been given to them. Through this initiative, we shall be empowering persons living with disability and giving effect to the fact that disability is not inability, and that my ministry is open to harnessing the skills of all persons regardless of their physical condition in executing this noble agenda. Let me refer you to page 120 of my party's manifesto. That is the manifesto of MPP, based on which the people of this country gave us the emphatic support to lead this country under the leadership of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. In that manifesto, we did promise to encourage private institutions to reserve a quota of jobs that can be filled by persons with disability. This project, therefore, also offers a lead in the implementation of that manifesto commitment to persons living with disability by first setting the example. So this is just the beginning. This is the vision of the president, and this is the vision of the party of which he leads and ably supported by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And it may be recalled that when the vice president had the opportunity last week in a function, he re-emphasized this point and promised our brothers and sisters who are physically challenged that government has them at heart, and that starting from this week they are going to be offered jobs. And this is a clear manifestation of what was said by His Excellency the Vice President. Therefore, the presidency is behind you. All physically challenged people in this country must be assured and must be confident that the presidency is behind you and the government is behind you. And the president has directed all my colleague ministers and ministries and departments to make room for your employment as the time goes on. Let me urge you to have self-confidence. Let me urge you to be happy, because this government is not going to pay lip service to your welfare and your well-being. We are going to practicalize and we are going to implement whatever programs will go to benefit you and to improve your lives. Have self-confidence. You are not different from any other person or any other persons. I always refer to the prophetic statement that is carried in the Bible, a statement that came from Jesus Christ himself. And those of us who are Christians, I need not remind you that Jesus is Lord and continues to be Lord. So that statement came from Jesus, but it came from the law and from Jesus' own lips. He said that the condition of physically challenged people are so in order that the name of God will be glorified. So have self-confidence that in whatever situation you find yourself, God knows what. Even if the disability was from birth, you are special people because your physical condition is to glorify the name of God. To have self-confidence, don't have self-pity for yourselves. And this government is solidly behind you, and you are going to see great difference in your lives from today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to note that interest in this project has been so massive, both from the perspective of applicants and other organizations. I, however, wish to invite more organizations to partner us in expanding the scope of this initiative. As indicated earlier, we are showing the way through this initiative. We call on other ministries to emulate this by identifying jobs which can be filled by persons living with disabilities and equipping them to fill those vacancies. And I know, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I am happy to declare this noble initiative, which will continue depending upon the performance of those who have had the privilege to serve now, officially launched.